Well, hello. What's up, guys? It's Pixelated Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to another online battle in Medieval 2 Total War. This is another siege battle, and of course this is another siege battle because it is siege week, and this is the 4th siege of the week. And this is a smaller siege battle. We have a 2 versus 1, and the lone defender is defending this beautiful fortress. And I don't know, like, something about this fortress that always makes very awesome cinematic games. Maybe it's the layout. I mean, this is really cool, this part running through these little pathways here. And I don't know what it is. It's just an awesome looking fortress. The design, the layout, for some reason, the formula, it makes for very, very epic siege battles. So let's go ahead and check out the army comps. By the way, Portugal here, he had his general just kind of hanging out. He's going to run him back to the town center because the Moors are not taking their time. They're going to rush in here. And why should they wait? There's like zero resistance. So let's go ahead and check out the army comps before this battle gets crazy. So the Moors are commanded by Captain Cackwurst. And I guess we'll look at his army comp now. He's got 2 units of the Grenadine Lancers. So here they are in their glory. And he has, his army's kind of jumbled up here. But he's bringing a lot of Christian Guard. I think he's got about 4 units of Christian Guard. Okay, yeah, 4 units of Christian Guard. And then he's bringing 4 units of Urban Militia. But the Urban Militia, they have the armored upgrade. So they kind of look like Christian Guard, but it's just an illusion. They're just simple Urban Militia. And he's got 2 cannons. And what else is he? He has some Hashashim. Very nice. It looks like 1 unit of Hashashim. And then he's bringing the very awesome peasant crossbowmen. So he's got about 3 or 4 units of the peasant crossbowmen. And that's pretty much the Moorish army. So let's go ahead and check out the Spanish army. And what kind of scenario would this be? This is definitely a Iberian Peninsula scenario. We've got the Moors teaming up with Spain. And what world are we living in where they're teaming up to destroy the Portuguese? Hang on, let me turn up, sorry guys. Let me turn up my music here. There we go, alright here, there we are. So let's check out the Spanish. He's also got his army a little clumped up here. He's got a basilisk, he's got 2 units of musketeers. Guns were allowed, so maybe we'll get to see some cool volleys, you know, gunpowder firing everywhere. And then we have a general's bodyguard. And he's bringing a lot of dismounted conquistadors. Let's see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of dismounted conquistadors. And then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of dismounted chivalric knights. So Spain, the ultimate siege faction. Spain and Portugal, very, very good siege factions. Just have amazing infantry, amazing archers. They just got it all for siege. So they're just going to walk right in, no resistance. And I think this is the best decision for Portugal because he's heavily outnumbered. So he needs to group up and try to get the enemy to concentrate their forces. So let's look at the final army comp here. Oh, but hold on. Sorry, guys. I always forget about this. But Spain is commanded by Gentiri or something like that. And the Portuguese is commanded by 9th Eagle. So let's check out his army comp. He's got 2 units of these Aventuros, or however you pronounce it. And then he's got, let's see, he's got some feudal knights, but how many? He's got 4 units of feudal knights. And it looks like he has 3 units of dismounted conquistadors. Actually, hang on, guys. I completely forgot his army comp. He's actually got 3 units of the Aventuros. And he has about 4 units of Pavi's crossbowmen. And he has 2 units of, let's see, these musketeers. And he's got 2 units of the dismounted Portuguese knights. Now, Portugal, actually, hold on. I just made another mistake. He's got 4 units of dismounted conquistadors. So, yeah, I completely forgot their army comps before I started this video. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying. But Portugal, he seems like he's really outnumbered here. So this is going to be really challenging for him. I'm rooting for Portugal just because by the looks of it, he's kind of the underdog right now, just based on the army comp and the size of his army. But of course, honestly, I'm rooting for no one. I like to stay, you know, unbiased, but you always got to root for the underdog. So they're gonna fire down this second wall here. So they're definitely. Oh, actually, he's going after the units here. So let's fast forward a little bit because this is just gonna be a giant skirmish. See, Spain setting up some musketeers on the walls for whatever reason. So Spain is looking extra strong here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what? Actually, he has 5 units of dismounted chivalric knights, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of dismounted conquistadors. I don't think any of his units have upgrades, so that's good. That's why he has such a large army with a lot of elite units. But yeah, I completely screwed up the army comps this video. I'm out of my elements, I suppose. I've been working all day and I finally found time to make a video, but it feels so nice to get off work and get back on Medieval 2. It's my release, man. Alright, so Moore's bringing down the wall. It's already 50%. We're gonna have a little skirmish party here. We've got these Pavese crossbowmen firing down at the peasant crossbowmen. And Spain is moving forward as well. I think he's just trying to get in position here. Oh, but look at this. All right, let's do normal speed. Good move here by Portugal. Oh, he's going to call it off. I guess that was the best situation because the Moors were ready for that. But it kind of caught me off by surprise there. Knights of Santiago. I can't even talk now. Knights of Santiago. There we go. Words are hard. But yeah, he was going to go for a charge into these peasant crossbowmen. But good awareness by the Moors by moving up his lancers there to protect them. So yeah, he's just firing down some towers. And if I was Portugal, I wouldn't even have these troops out here. I would just send them back to the town center. Send them back. You want to concentrate your forces. Fight as little choke points as you can. You know, you only want to fight 2, max 3. Best scenario is just fighting on 1 choke point. But his crossbows, it looks like they're mostly firing up in the air. And he needs to be careful here. The walls are getting attacked. I don't know if that's going to affect this unit. But he definitely needs to be careful. Oh, we might be getting a charge here. Let's see if he actually charges in. We're going to do a little fast forwarding here. Yes, Spain is charging. He's going to try to take these this wall here. He's going to take this area. Now would be an ideal time to have these musketeers up here. Let's watch this. Oh yeah, look at that, breaking instantly. So awesome. Fire, men, fire. So Portugal, he is down for the challenge. He's going to hold. This is really risky because his flank right here is open to the Moors, but doesn't look like the Moors are interested in sending units over there. The Portuguese knights are not really going to do well against the chivalric knights, but if he can just hold and let his archers fire down at these Spanish troops, like look at this. This is like almost point blank. This is ideal right here. Got the guns up here. Got another unit of crossbows here. This is a pretty good situation. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is what I was talking about. The flank is exposed. You need to send units over. Yes, send those Portuguese knights. The glorious charge for Portugal, men. Oh, and that breaks the chivalric knights. Huge break. But he is taking a pretty deadly charge from the Moors here. He needs to send some troops over there to prevent them from killing off their army. What does he have left? He's got a lot of reinforcements here, so Portugal's doing all right. I definitely think he needs to retreat from here. There's no point in fighting in this area. Just retreat over to this section right here. You'll hold a lot better. But here comes the Knights of Santiago coming out, try to kill these lancers. Shoo them away. Scat! Get out of here! Scat! You ain't welcome here. So they're gonna run off. Alright, so good zoning out with the cav. And this could be a big death trap for Spain. if Portugal can hold their flank right here against any kind of attack from the Moors, Spain could get a bunch of kills. Look at that constant breaking from Sicily, or from Spain. And Spain is also attacking the wall right now. So this siege battle is going pretty quick, guys. Pretty epic fight here. Portuguese fighting their neighbors, Spain. Let's check out what's going on here. So the Moors are really taking their time on this flank. Yes, retreat your men. 9th Eagle, retreat your forces. Even get those crossbows out of there. But I think he's listening to me. He's retreating his men, which is good. And that's gonna make things a lot easier. Now he's gonna continue to break these Spanish forces, but I don't think he's gonna win holding here. So eventually, I think he needs to retreat or let these men fight to the death. But he should not commit any more forces over to that fight. And the Spanish, oh, look at that break. I'm sure most of these units will return, but overall, this was a very successful defense. And oof, this is not good. What is happening? What? I thought he was retreating those conquistadors. Oh no, that is not good. You don't want to lose those conquistadors. Yeah, get out of there. And I think something happened, but I'm not sure. Probably just like, oh my lord, we took the walls or whatever. Alright, so yeah, regroup your forces, Portugal. And he's gonna fight it out here. I don't think that's the best idea, but it could be worse. Now he's sending up the spears, his pikemen. Oh, we do have breaking by the urban militia. Seeing a lot of breaking from the attackers. That could be the saving grace for Portugal. But you still have to worry about this Christian Guard. And Christian Guard are pretty much equivalent to conquistadors, so they're a very tough unit to kill. Now Spain over there was just kind of staying out of the fight. Okay, yeah, he's getting a little too aggressive here. This flank is completely open to these crossbows. Look at this. Just firing point blank. They don't really have an angle. Wow, and they're breaking? What is up with the attackers? So skittish. But they're breaking left and right. Here comes a flanking charge from these lancers. This might be pretty big. It's not really enough to change anything. To change the course of battle. But over here, Spain is on their way. It's just a matter of time. And I really like, well, I guess, I don't know if this is the best strategy, but the attackers are kind of attacking at different times. So we saw Spain attack, and Portugal did pretty well holding against them. And now the Moors are trying to attack. And look at this, he's losing troops. Losing troops to crossbowmen. This is a great use of the walls here. Yeah, time to get the hell out of there. Good move by Portugal. He realizes that he is just out positioned here. He's got skirmishers all over the place, just firing down death upon his men. So he's going to retreat out of there, get behind the walls, use the walls as protection. So this is what's left of Portugal. Whew. Okay, so he's got a good amount of troops. Yeah, get behind these walls. Let the enemy come to you. And here comes Spain. It's a matter of chain routes. You gotta break your enemy here, because they clearly outnumber you. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Got some Christian Guard going for these crossbowmen. They're unprotected. Gotta save your crossbows, man. He's gonna retreat them out of there. Alright, the general is now going in. And we've got a little fight going on here. I still think he should retreat a little bit more. He's still getting fired at from the crossbows. And here comes Spain. And look at this. He was trying to set up some form of V-shape here, or a defensive stance, but he's just getting outflanked. And he's running out of reserves, guys. This is not looking good for the defender here. More breaking here. So no general has died yet. At least not. I haven't seen it in the cutscene. And we have more breaking. Look at that break. We have a glorious cav charge from the Lancers, going for the Musketeers, which I think is a great target to go after because they can destroy morale pretty well. Here comes Spain or Portugal, trying to stop the Lancers. The general was in this unit, but I don't see the general. I suppose my cutscenes are acting up again, and they're not showing up, which is great. I just fixed it. Now I gotta fix it again. So here's the Spanish general. And the Portuguese are surrounded here. And once your troops are surrounded, they don't want to fight anymore. They're gonna retreat to the town center. We've got a handful of like Portuguese all over the place trying to fight for their lives. This little cav fight going on. So I'm pretty sure the Portugal general is slain on the battlefield. I'm sorry guys, the cutscenes are not working again. I gotta change it again. For some reason it keeps changing. But look at this Spanish horde. Just come. This is such a cool little scene. I love this part of the battle. Just fighting near the town center. I think that's also why this siege battle, this fortress is so great, because the town center is so open. It's a massive courtyard of just death. So it kind of makes it harder for the defenders. And well played by Portugal here, but it's not going to be enough. He made a couple mistakes there. Mostly, I think, over here against the Moors. They were just under fire by these peasant archers, peasant crossbowmen. But he did a pretty damn good job against Spain over in this section. I think he should have just pulled back his forces a little bit earlier. I think he would have done a little bit better of a job. But still, overall, that was a good match for Portugal, and a good game to the attackers as well. Here's the general. If you can kill the Spanish general, here he is. If you can kill this bastard, maybe you'll get a chain route. But it's not likely, because there's so many of them. Whoa, that was a cannonball. Look at these Pavis crossbowmen taking on dismounted Christian Guard. What a brave, brave unit. Oh, gutted. Oh, that is brutal. I respect Ninth Eagle to fight all the way to the end here, letting his troops fight for their honor. There we go, conquistadors. Oh, look at this. Yes. Stab him while he's down. And this battle is pretty much over, guys. So it was a short little siege, but it was very, very epic. I hope you enjoyed this one. And it's a nice change, you know, from the other siege battles. They've been really, really long. So there we go. We have a mid defeat, but it's pretty much over. And this is going to be a victory for Spain and the Moors. So if we look at the end results here, one man remaining, but he has 643 kills. Portugal, by the way. He captured 104 people, but it really doesn't matter because he lost. So this was sent in by Captain Cackwurst. He was the Moorish leader, the Moorish player, and he did a pretty damn good job, especially with those crossbows up on the walls. That's really smart tactic, using your crossbows, putting them up on the walls and using them against the defenders. And then Spain over here getting 354 kills. They had about half of their armies remaining. So it was fairly close. It was fairly close. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.